Welcome to Cabral House Call. I'm Stephen Cabral, board certified naturopathic doctor, and today we're going to take on your questions on a weight loss Wednesday. So on Wednesdays, we like to collect a lot of the questions that have to do specifically with weight loss. Yes, a lot of them have to do with wellness as well, but how can we kind of relate things to the larger picture that when we're talking about weight loss, it's not just about losing the weight strictly from burning calories, whether it's through less food or more exercise. It is sometimes from a detoxification or a wellness-based perspective. So let's get to your questions right now. The first question today is, Julia asks, do you recommend colon cleansing for weight loss? So I guess the specific answer would depend on what type of colon cleanser we're talking about. So we could talk about colonics, coffee enemas, laxatives, or an actual like oral-based colon cleanse, which could be from typically herbs. So one thing that we use in our practice specifically is if someone's been constipated for quite a long number of years, we don't do it in our practice necessarily, but we might recommend them to go for a series of like anywhere from 1 to 3 or 4, maybe even 1 or 2 more colonics. And that is literally to clean out their colon because it was in such bad shape for a decade, and we want to make sure that the pockets of the colon are also being cleansed. But not just that, it's called colon hydrotherapy. The therapy part means that it's going to help hopefully retone, reshape that colon itself. We don't use that for everyone, but we're not afraid to do that for some people. In terms of coffee enemas, we use that more for detoxification, not for colon cleansing, so we won't talk about that today. Let's talk about the colon cleansing that we do. So we call it an intestinal-based cleanse. So for a lot of people, as they're going through our anti-candida or anti-yeast protocols or antibacterial protocols, where they're using some of our natural herbs or different remedies, what we're looking to do is as that we're creating a lot of the die-off or item, basically as you destroy bacteria in your gut that shouldn't be there, like Clostridium difficile, or any type of those markers, or parasites, or yeast fungal-based markers, we want to wipe that. We're going to kind of push it out of your gut as well. So what we do is an intestinal-based cleanse where you're taking a few capsules at night, a little stronger than Triphala, which is our Ayurvedic-based formula. These ones have, we'll link them up in the show notes, but they're just a little stronger in terms of laxative so that you can start moving things through your bowels and that you do have 2 to 3 bowel movements the next day. That's important to make sure everything is just moving out, being flushed. And then after about a day or 2 of really being on that, what we do is we add in a bentonite clay-based powder. And what we can do for this is very, very simple and straightforward. With a bentonite clay-based powder, it's going to essentially come into your intestines and expand and grab onto all the sides and the gunk on the sides of your colon and just pull it right out of your body very harmlessly, very safely, and really not making you run to the bathroom or anything like that. You should just have, again, about 2 to 3 bowel movements per day. And the bentonite clay and the activated charcoal have these essentially like these little magnetic-based properties that allow you to draw and pull a lot of these toxins off the side. So even for just daily, or I shouldn't say daily, but once a year, twice a year for your average person, you can benefit a lot from those things just because of all the toxins we take in from the environment. If you go out to eat, if you're eating some processed foods in here and there, it's still not a bad thing to do. And again, it's been used for thousands of years. So yes, we do recommend that. Next question. All right, so can a sauna or steam help weight loss? So there's a few things to look at it. So strictly from a thermogenic standpoint, like meaning how many calories can you burn from a specific activity? Well, being in a sauna for about 30 minutes allows you to burn around 200 to 300 calories just from sitting in a sauna. And the same pretty much goes for a steam as well. The problem is you can't sit in a steam for that length of period of time. It's just not healthy for you necessarily. And especially with a lot of steams, what happens is you are actually absorbing in a lot of the chlorine vapors and chlorine gas from the air when that water is vaporized, unless you have a filter on your steam. And so that's important to look at. So that's why a lot of times we do prefer and recommend the dry sauna. You can use an infrared sauna, which works phenomenally well as well. And there's a lot of research based on the thermogenic effect of that. Why does it work? It works because your body has to try to cool itself down as the ambient temperature and internal temperature are starting to rise. So really nice, that works as well. Do we use it as a weight loss modality? Not really. We prefer to use it, again, just like my last answer on the colon-based cleansing. We don't use it for weight loss, but we do use it to keep the body being well and kind of flushing out the system. And again, using a sauna helps remove toxins through the skin as well, especially if you do a massage first, or self-massage or dry brushing, and then a sauna, even better, you'll remove more toxins. So yes, you'll burn 200 to 300 calories with every sauna use. use. That will certainly help throughout your weight loss goals, but we don't use it specifically for that. Next question. All right, so last question, kind of a gut-based question, is can Candida keep me from losing weight? So basically, if someone has a Candida-based infection or they have some type of Candida-based fungal overgrowth, can that keep you from losing weight? Now, if you haven't listened to it already, I highly recommend going back to our Cabral Concept episode today on the hidden reasons why digestive issues can keep you from losing weight. Because one of the things I did talk about is that when you have Candida yeast overgrowth, is that most likely you're having potentially larger immune-based reactions, you're having inflammatory-based reactions, and the issue is that's going to make you and cause you to hold on to more water, and it's also not going to allow you to absorb as many nutrients as you could be or should be, and when that happens, your body will most likely crave more food, your body's going to essentially be in a more, I would say, stressed environment, and you're going to obviously have to be doing more detoxification. So just from a very simplistic standpoint, not fixing your gut, having bacterial overgrowth, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, or yeast-based overgrowth can absolutely keep you from losing weight. We see it over and over again in my practice, meaning we just go after treating this specific cause and pathogen, and once we do, without people even trying, they're losing weight. And not only that, their stomachs are getting flatter, they're feeling less bloated, their skin gets better, energy comes back, all of the things that you may also have when you do have a Candida or yeast-based overgrowth. So hopefully that answers your question. Thank you for tuning in today on the Cabral House Call. I'm back tomorrow answering more of your questions. Thank you for just tuning into the Cabral Concepts. We've been getting a lot of questions lately about what next? What can I do next? And so what I'd like to say is if you want to take your wellness, weight loss, or anti-aging goals to that next level, I'd say this. We have 3 options for people to start with, and you can just see if it's the right fit for you. What we do is we have the ability for you to simply click the Start Here button on the StephenCabral.com website, and you can choose 3 options, the best one that fits your needs. The first one is simply getting more details on how we work with clients in our wellness practice. So it could be options on functional medicine lab testing, it could just be on free recipes, we have our exact workout templates, everything that you need to just get started. The second level is completing the Dr. Cabral detox. Anywhere from 7, 14, or 21 days, it's the absolute best way to lose weight and improve your wellness. And we guarantee it. I mean, there's very few people that do guarantee their work. We absolutely guarantee that you will get results with this. And the third way is that you can do complete personalized wellness planning. And that includes choosing one of the functional medicine labs that we have on the website, or multiple if you would like, getting those labs shipped to you, completing the lab right at home, and then we send you in about 3 weeks after that a complete personalized wellness plan that includes everything our wellness clients and weight loss clients get at our Boston practice. So all you have to do is simply go to StephenCabral.com, click on the Start Here button, and you can get started and choose the level that works for you.